Hi Gemini, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm just preparing here the cards, shuffling again for your December 2020 tarot reading. I do hope you're doing well, everything is going well with you. We are just about to finish 2020. I don't think anyone will miss it, to be quite honest. But you know, it is a big year of change as well and growth. So yes, we do have to be thankful for that in a way. But let's see what this last month has in store for you, Gemini. So 5 weeks we have in December, and that's how many columns you're gonna have here. One column, one card per week. If you don't see them all, don't worry, I'll probably show them all later. And the second deck. Okay. Ooh, start with a bang there. You also finish with one. Okay. For the most part, interesting and good cards for you. You have a bit here towards the end of the month, kind of introspective, I would call it, period, but we'll get there. So you start, this is the first week, okay, and the last one there. First week of December, Wheel of Fortune. That's why I was saying you start with a bang. And the Two of Pentacles. Look at that. It's a big change. Wheel of Fortune is always a big change. Normally it's a lucky one, a good one. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So things are in balance. If maybe you've been experiencing before getting to December a bit of, imbalance, things not getting very well, not a lot of tranquility, but it seems it's getting better now. You have things in balance with the Two of Pentacles. You see how, oh, you cannot see it. See how the guy's like with the two coins doing this sort of like, yeah, in the air. That's you're handling things well. You may have your plate full, that's why you're balancing stuff, but you're taking care of that. There's no problem, and this change will help you with that. And then you have big shots here. In the second week, you have the Hierophant, or sometimes called the Pope, and the King of Swords. Ooh, authority, double authority, okay? So it could definitely be a male influence in your life. I say male, you don't have to go by gender, but normally has more of a male characteristic here. Someone with authority. And this could be someone like, in the kind of authority position as well. It could be not so much a boss, but more someone like a head of university, maybe a judge, someone like that you kind of recognize immediately their authority. And it could be important for you. This is a very rational person, very knows what's right, knows what's wrong, very clear on what they do. They don't have doubts. So it could be someone you go to get a bit more advice. Maybe the Hierophant is also connected to knowledge. So if you are doing some kind of studies, this could be you hear something from someone related to your studies and university or whatever, okay? And then you have the third week, you have Two of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. That's good. You seem to be a bit with the Two of Swords is always a bit in doubt, which decision to take, what should I do? But look at that, you have the Ace of Pentacles. It could be about money. So maybe you want to further your studies for some of you, or to do something, maybe get a certification for some sort of position or some sort of thing you're planning to do in the future. But you kind of doubting, do I have enough money? Can I afford that? And that sort of thinking, I think you can. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a green light if money is your concern here, okay? Fourth week, that's why I was saying the introspective period, let's call it. It's a major arcana here as well as the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. Now, you could still be thinking, okay, because the Hermit is very much a thinking card, is going inside. It's not so much, it's definitely not so much, no, it's definitely not a social card. It's, that time when we need for ourselves, that's a Hermit. But it also has to do, funny enough, with knowledge. The light, you're seeking the knowledge. So you could be studying for something and you need to do it now, and yeah, it's not so nice. Ten of Swords. This might come in as very difficult for you. This will be a challenge for you. You're not going to feel very good about it. Whatever it is, whether you're just thinking, taking time for yourself to get your ideas clear, whether you have to kind of go a bit inwards to study, you don't have time to be with your friends, maybe and family so much, and socialize. It's not going to be easy for you. You want to do something else. But there you go. You're going to have to go through it. Because look at that. At the end of the month, Six of Wands. Victory, triumph, together with justice. Oh, that's just great. So, if you did your work right here, you get the justice. That's what this is saying. You get the victory. So, no, it's not going to be easy here before the last week, just before the last week of December. It's going to be hard for you. You're going to feel resistance to it. You're going to want to give up. But go for it, because it will end very well. Either it's studies or whatever it is you're doing, introspection, whatever. You go through that little dark period there, but then you have what you want at the end. So it's worth going for. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card here. This goes very well in tune with the Hermit, with the way it ends as well. It's a card of call to action. So you may feel a bit down doing this, but you need to. This is the time for you to do it. Otherwise, just forget about it. You're not going to get this result. You know what I mean? Just you will go in another direction, which can be better or worse, doesn't matter, but it's just not the same. So whatever it is that you're doing now that you're a bit resistant and a bit undecided about, it needs to be done. This is the time for it. It's now. Okay? I always do. If you're new to my channel, I always pull as well an oracle card, which has to do with, what is the lesson? What is the advice for you, Gemini, in December 2020? Let's see. I think it's going to be two because one came out very unexpectedly, so I'm going to keep it. Then I'm going to take a second one for you. So you have the first that jumped was miracles. My life is a miracle. There you go. So that's your triumph right there, if I'm not mistaken. And then joy. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. So in order to get to that, you're going to have to do a little bit of sacrifice, okay? That's what I'm seeing here for December. But in the end, results is great. So there you have it, Gemini. That's your December 2020 reading. And I will do the January one before January, so I'm not going to wish you a Happy New Year yet. But until we meet again, I do wish you much love and joy.